Greatness. Of.
Others.
Diversities.
Reach.
Everyone.
Living.
All.
Together.
One. Nation struggle.
So, what is good relations?
Having a good relationship with the people in your community and all around everywhere.
Who do you have a good relationship with?
Family and friends, because they're always there for you and you grew up with them.
Pets and the youth workers, because the youth workers are good crack and we get on very well with them.
Shopkeepers and some teachers, but because you get on with some and not others.
Co-workers, because you work with them.
Good relations is how we interact and treat others from different backgrounds. What type of backgrounds and good relations do you know?
Scottish and Polish.
Jamaican and English.
Muslim and Irish. Hipsters and atheists.
American and German. Chinese and cultures.
French and Emos.
Lithuanians and travellers. Spanish and chavs.
What if you were a 24-year-old refugee from Afghanistan?
What if you were a 21-year-old Catholic who is against the United Ireland?
What if you were a 14-year-old disabled young man who can only move in a wheelchair?
What if you're a 29-year-old son of a Chinese immigrant who runs a successful fast food business?
What if you were the owner of a successful import-export company?
What if you were the daughter of a local bank manager and you studied politics at the university and was a member of the DUP youth organisation? What if you were a 17-year-old gypsy who never finished primary school?
What if you're a homeless young man, 27 years old?
What if you were a 20-year-old unemployed single mother?
You feel your language, religion and culture are respected in the society where you live. You are not afraid of being harassed or attacked in the streets or in the media.
So how do people get stereotyped?
The way they look. What music they listen to.
What way they speak?
Who they hang about with?
How they go on?
From what I'm dressed, how would you say I am?
A normal person, like a well, honestly.
Well, what is a normal person? What does a normal person look like?
There's no such thing as a normal person. If you asked anybody to define the word normal, they can't.
So how would you describe chavs?
Colourful.
They like hoodies and like tracksuits that's matching, like really bright colours. And the girls would be plastered in makeup with their hair out tip here. And their shoes like have no laces and their tongues hanging out and sliding on the ground and all.
You always hear all the stories about like chavs just randomly starting people for no reason. Like even if they just like look at them or something.
You have mentioned culture, what?
Shirts. Check shirts. Dirty jeans. Wellies. Stuff like that, like.
Dirty hands.
Their eye. Mucky.
Really strong like country accents.
Why is Shay considered a culture?
Because he is.
He's a wee farmer.
Just because he's a wee farmer?
And you wouldn't be
Because
stereotyping.
I'm wearing a good coat. That's stereotypical.
People just think, oh, you're an emo, you must want to kill yourself or something. They dress in like black and like have really dark hair that like hides their face and like piercings and tattoos and like listen to heavy metal and like just
Leather jacket.
people think that they're just depressed and have loads of problems.
You actually believe that she's an emo?
I'm not.
What she wants to be.
Wait, what makes
These
her...
shoes are classed as emo shoes, but they're not.
And she
Exactly.
listens to all
And she
depressing
listens-
music and
No, she listens to old music, but so do I.
Indie music
It's not sad music.
it is.
Indie music.
No, but most emo people, you'd think that there's something wrong with them because they listen to heavy metal.
Not all
Nothing
of
wrong with
us
it.
have metal.
No, but they all listen to heavy rock.
Like more our generation above us, like we are, like very stereotypical. But if like the generation, like our next generation, if we can raise them not to have the stereotypes, then it could just all go away.
Who do we have bad relationships with?
There's this big ginger boy in her ear and he's so cocky and
Oh.
I'm too small, but I would like to hit him with a steel chair in RKO.
There's like people that are maybe nice to you 1 minute and then a couple of days after they're shouting abuse at you for maybe something you didn't say.
Okay.
Or it's normally just whenever they're on their own, they're decent. And then once at least one person that they're good friends with, they just completely change it altogether.
We get this bus driver and he's so dodgy and he like tries to kill us every day. Right? And we went down to Maxwell because we were very hungry. Because the canteen food wasn't very nice, so we didn't eat much. And then he said he'd put us back off the bus.
Teachers.
Give you too much homework to do at the one time.
They keep telling you off for stuff you maybe didn't do.
Okay.
They can be biased.
Like in what sense?
They pick their favourites.
Some of them are stubborn.
Very stubborn. They try like
It's only some.
you say to them what they're doing, that's annoying you and all this here, and they're all, well, we're just trying to do the best for you. And then you're all, but that there doesn't help me through it. And then they're all, well, then go find a different teacher that'll do it then. So they're just stubborn as anything.
How do you have bad relationships with your brothers?
Just because it's just constant fighting, like over stupid things, like stealing stuff from each other and not asking to go out, and TV, food, small things.
When you're playing a game and you're chatting to your friends and your brother or sister walks in and stands in front of the TV and you can't see and you get killed. That's really annoying.
There's times that I get blamed for what he does. He takes his socks off as soon as he gets home from school and hides them under the cushions in the sofa. And then I get the blame for it half the time.
And do you have your socks off too?
No, mine's always on.
Maybe staying with your granny or granddad or someone, and then you're like maybe heading out for a minute, and then they come up to you and go, "Oh, why are you wearing that? That's not really acceptable to wear." Or anything.
No, I hate the whole, back in the day, if I said that to my mum, I'd be getting slapped. I don't care. My generation, not yours.
Why can you have bad relations with your parents?
Because like you maybe want to do something and then they're ranting at you for like they're not gonna let you do it. Like say if you want to go out to like a disco or something, they'll rant at you because you shouldn't be going to it or anything like that. Say if you're asking them last minute, like maybe ask them a bit earlier and like be a bit nicer to them and they might let you go.
Talk to them or let them know what you're going through, like what's happening with your life and all that. Like people all say it is hard to talk to your family, but it's better to talk to your family because you also like you get closer. You can talk about more then than anything at all that's wrong with you. Like you know you have someone to turn to.
I enjoyed the programme because it got me out of the house and it was fun hearing about other people's opinions and their cultures and backgrounds.
I enjoyed Good Relations because it was good crack.
I enjoyed the programme because I learned about all different cultures and it was good fun.
Enjoyed it because I learned not to judge a person by the way they look, but to actually get to know them.
I enjoyed the programme because I like doing group work.
I enjoyed the programme because it made me want to like get to know people more and not be so judgmental.